Imagine standing on a world that is not Earth. You look down, and the ground beneath your boots is red, dusty, alien. You take a step, and suddenly, everything feels different. Your body is lighter, your stride longer, your very sense of self changed. On Earth, you may weigh 220 pounds. On Mars, you weigh only 84. The gravity here is just 38% of what we know. Every movement feels freer, easier, as if your muscles have been unshackled. Yet this is no paradise, no playground. Lower gravity may free the body, but it also challenges the heart, the bones, the blood. Life on Mars will be life under constant adjustment, as our fragile human biology tries to adapt to a world not built for us. And yet, this difference is more than biology. It is engineering. When droids and rovers are sent to Mars, scientists calculate carefully. Lighter weight means payloads can be heavier, stronger, sturdier. A rover that would struggle under Earth's pull can thrive under Mars' weaker embrace. More equipment, more protection, more tools for survival. The very gravity that pulls us differently becomes a silent partner in exploration. Think about that. A simple number, 220 becoming 84, carries an entire story of possibility. It means every step we dream of on Mars is shaped by forces we cannot see. It means the world itself changes how we build, how we move, how we hope. Mars does not just sit as a red light in our sky. It pulls on us, challenges us, invites us. And for decades, that invitation has burned in our imagination, daring us to answer. For thousands of years, Mars was nothing but a glowing red in the night sky. To ancient eyes, it was a god of war, a fiery wanderer crossing the heavens. Its color told of blood and fire. Its path through the constellations a story of power and danger. Then came telescopes, and with them, wonder. Strange markings were glimpsed on its surface. Were they canals, carved by intelligent hands? Was Mars alive, breathing with civilizations? Or was it barren, a desert world with secrets hidden beneath its dust? By the 20th century, science had sharpened its gaze. We saw craters and plains, canyons and mountains. Olympus Mons, 3 times taller than Everest. Valles Marineris, a canyon stretching across the face of the planet. Mars was no longer a mystery. It was a landscape as real as any earthly continent, a place of scale and extremes beyond imagination. But the more we saw, the stranger became. Dry riverbeds crisscross the land, signs that water once flowed freely. Ice lay hidden at the poles, whispering of frozen oceans. Dust storms swirled, powerful enough to engulf the entire planet in a reddish haze. A world that looked dead still hinted at a past that was alive, and a future that might host life again. To see Mars is to feel both awe and loneliness. A planet so close, yet so far. A world that seems to wait silently for us to arrive. Long before human boots can press into Martian soil, machines have gone in our place. They are our scouts, our pioneers, our messengers on a distant world. In 1976, Viking 1 landed, the first of its kind to taste Martian soil. It took images, gathered data, whispered back across millions of miles. Since then, others have followed. Spirit and Opportunity, twin rovers that rolled into history. Curiosity, a car-sized laboratory climbing ancient hills. Perseverance, carrying not only instruments but a helicopter. Ingenuity, the first flying machine on another planet. These are not lifeless machines. They are explorers, extensions of our will, our questions, our longing. Each will press into dust is a human step by proxy. Each drilled rock is a human hand reaching out. Each panorama sent back is a window through which we lean, our breath caught, our hearts racing. And they tell us stories. Stories of ancient rivers, of mineral veins shaped by water, of methane whispers that come and go like secrets. Stories of a world that once a condition for life, and perhaps still hides life deep beneath its surface. Every rover carries not just instruments, but dreams. They are proof that exploration is not a matter of if, but when. And they remind us that Mars is not empty. It is filled with possibility. But Mars is no gentle host. Its beauty comes wrapped in danger. The surface temperature swings from summer warmth to winter's deadly cold hours. Radiation from the sun beats down unfiltered, with no thick atmosphere to protect. Dust storms rise like phantoms, swallowing landscapes for months. And then there's the gravity again. To weigh less is a gift, but also a curse. Human muscles weaken without constant strain. Bones lose density. Hearts pump differently. Fluids shift, bodies falter. To live on Mars is to risk becoming fragile. And yet we plan. Domes and habitats designed to shield from radiation. Machines built to extract water from soil. Greenhouses glowing with artificial light. Coaxing plants to grow. Every peril is met with ingenuity. Every challenge answered with resolve. Still, the risks are real. A journey of months across deep space. A landing that must succeed or end in disaster. A new home that may not sustain us for long. To dream of Mars is to dream with eyes open, knowing that beauty and danger walk hand in hand. But perhaps it is in that danger that we find meaning. For what is exploration, if not risk? What is progress, if not a step taken into the unknown? Close your eyes and imagine it. The first human boot pressing into Martian dust. The first word spoken, not in grainy black and white, but in vivid color broadcast across the world. Children cheering, elders weeping, humanity holding its breath as a new world is touched. It will not be easy. Rockets larger than any ever built will rise from Earth. Crews will live in cramped ships for months, carrying everything they need. They will land not in comfort, but in survival. Every breath will be planned, every sip of water precious, every sunrise both a triumph and a challenge. And yet it will come, perhaps within decades, perhaps sooner than we dare hope. For the dream of Mars is not fading. It is growing. Nations and private companies race toward it. Scientists prepare for it. Visionaries speak of it. Humanity has already begun writing the story of our second home. When those first footsteps come, they will not just belong to one person. They will belong to all of us, to centuries of curiosity, to generations of invention, to the endless human desire to reach beyond. And when the dust of Mars holds our prints, the world will change forever. Why Mars? Why dream of a world so harsh, so distant, so unwelcoming? Why risk so much, spend so much, hope so much for a place that may never truly be home? The answer is not simple. It lies in survival, in science, in spirit. Mars holds secrets of our own past, how planets form, how climates change, how life begins. Mars offers a challenge that stretches us, forces us to grow, makes us invent what we never thought possible. Mars, in its silence, asks us a question. Will you stay here, bound to one world, or will you dare to step further? Perhaps the truest answer is this. We are explorers. From the moment we left caves for plains, from the moment we crossed oceans, from the moment we looked up at stars, we have been reaching outward. Mars is simply the next horizon, the red horizon. One day, children may stand on its surface, playing in low gravity, chasing shadows across canyons wider than countries. One day, farmers may grow crops beneath its skies, engineers may build cities, dreamers may call a home. One day, Earth may look up at Mars not as a light in the night, but as a neighbor. And when that day comes, we will remember this truth. The weight of 220 becoming 84 was not just math. It was destiny. It was a symbol of how we adapt, how we imagine, how we rise. It was the beginning of a story written not in dust alone, but in courage. The red planet waits, and so do we.